Welcome, fellow Tarnished, to Dark Fantasy Games, a channel dedicated to Elden Ring and the dark fantasy genre. Welcome to part 1 of our Elden Ring Let's Play. Now, I have played through the game previously as a confessor, completed the game, and now decided we'd play it through again from the start, but playing as the Vagabond character class. I do like the knight style characters. I am more of a sword and board type player, usually going for strength and dex build character classes. I'm not much for the sorcery side of the FromSoft games, so we are going to continue playing the game through as a knight style character. I think the Vagabond is probably a good fit for our playstyle. So we've just gone through the tutorial area and we're just going to enter into Limgrave now to start our adventure. Alright, so let's activate this Site of Grace. I'm not going to bother speaking to this dimwit over here. We are going to avoid the Tree Sentinel for now. He's going to be way too hard for us at the start of the game. So we'll come back and maybe take him on a little bit later. At this stage what we're looking is to do a few runs to get some smithing stones to be able to level up our sword a little bit, get a little bit of extra power in that. We do need to get the whetstone knife as well at the ruins just up the road here. So first we'll do the Church of Ella, Site of Grace. Grab the smithing stone here quick and then we'll speak to Carlo. Buy the item we need for the crafting. Maybe a torch for if we go into any dark caves. And then we'll go and get Torrent.
You're a Tarnished. I can see it, but I can also see that you're not after my throat. Then why not purchase a little something? I am Carle, purveyor of fine goods.
Alright, crafting kit, torch.
Goodbye.
Goodbye indeed. Alright, let's go and get Torrent. Take a few of these soldiers out along the way. Start trying to get a few runes together so we can start getting some level, I think. There is a cave up here on the left as well, which we'll probably go and explore a little bit later on. What we'll probably do is just activate the Site of Grace in there so we can just fast travel to it later while we're actually here at this corner now. It'll just make things a little easier later on, I think. I can't quite remember what's in this cave. Some of them can be quite difficult early on in the game. We've got no level at the moment really, so yeah, get some strength into the sword, a bit of extra power in it, and then hopefully we'll be able to take on some of these caves. Now I am going to be counting the deaths in the game as well, because you know, as you guys know, if you've played any of the From Software games, dying is definitely a thing in these games. But it's all about overcoming the challenges that you face, figuring out a way to be able to defeat certain enemies and bosses. And yeah, it's a learning experience for sure. Alright, so let's get Melina in and get Torrent here, and then we'll crack on.
Treat him with respect.
Okay, now we've got Torrent, we can just put him into our pouch. Which will make it a little bit easier to call on him when we need him. Let's just go and explore this area for a few things we need. We need the map fragment, we need the whetstone knife from the ruins over here. We don't necessarily need any of the weapons in these boxes, but we'll take them anyway. I doubt we'll be using them, but you know. Let's go and take out Trumpet Guy actually first. You gonna come and get me? Come on then. Okay, we're getting a few armor drops from some of these enemies, but I don't know if this armor's going to be better than what we've got on already. I don't necessarily like the look of this Godric armor set, if I'm honest. Get wrecked, son. Anyway, there's still quite a lot of enemies over this side. What we're going to try and do is we're going to try and bait some of them over so we can take them on one by one rather than in a group. I'm hoping this guy here is going to spot me and come over here. Come on then. Actually hit me, bro. And again. Just want to pull him back a little bit more. Oh no, that's his heavy attack. He's going to deplete my stamina completely with that attack. That's the one we need. Oh no, okay. He got me just before I managed to get into the critical animation there. Oh yeah, we're definitely getting the armor set going. I think all we need now is the gauntlets, and then we've got a full set. Come on then, Wolfie. Let's dance. Dances with wolves. Let's go. Oh, okay, he spied me. Come on then, shield guy. Oh, we've got the big night guy coming over now. Okay. Need a bit of space for this guy. We don't want to be getting caught on stuff around us. We're going to want to be able to dodge. So let's try and bring him over to the pathway here. We've got a bit of space. How did he manage to dodge? How did he manage to dodge that attack there? He didn't even get hit by it. That's crazy. Okay, that's parry. I'm not used to a parry on shield. Oh, okay. He managed to hit me while I was behind him then somehow. You know, fair enough, mate. Whatever. You got a big hitbox going on. What can I say? Dodge. He stunned me a little bit there. He's got massive reach with that pike. Massive reach with that pike. The area he covers. Oh, he's nearly got me. This is close. Oh, yeah. He wasn't expecting that. Oh, I feel a little bit bad. Got him with the cheeky knife throw. Okay, alright. Well, there's a couple more knights up here. I know we've only got a tiny little bit of health left, but, you know, let's go and finish the job, I guess. So we're going to clear this area out. Once we kill all of them, we should get a refill on the flasks anyway. One hit and I'm probably dead. It's the heavy attack. And the heavy attack again. Okay. Now, this is why I like the sword and shield. I just like the fact that I got a 100% physical block shield, which means when the enemies hit you and you block, it's not going to take anything from your health. You can just make kind of square on combat a little bit easier. You know, I need to spend a little bit more time understanding certain enemies' moves and utilizing their movesets a little bit more, but to a certain extent, I actually enjoy blocking and attacking that way head on rather than trying to get around the back of some enemies. And yeah, it's just my play style, I guess. You can't necessarily play this game or any of the From Software games like a hack and slash game, although I do like hack and slash type games, but you definitely need a little bit more patience playing this type of game, you know, because some enemies like that armored knight with the shield and the pike that we just killed a minute ago, quite hard early on in these sorts of games to start leveling up a bit, you know. Alright, let's get this site of grace here. I think we might have enough points to be able to just get some levels, maybe. Yeah, 1 or 2. Let's put 2 into Vigor for now. Let's start getting our health up a little bit. It's really, like, after playing through the whole game, that little red bar looks shocking. Yeah, my health was almost halfway across the screen at the end of the playthrough last time. I need to remember I've got Torrent. So we're going to go down into the mine, get some smithing stones, so we can at least get a couple of levels on our sword. Then hopefully we should be able to get the jellyfish summon and then grab the bell from Rani. It's not going to let me. This is for cooperative, I think, anyway. We don't want to trigger the dragon yet, so stay far to the right. We will fight the dragon, Agil or whatever his name is, but not yet. Still too early for that. We are focused on smithing stones right now. Oh yeah, there's another one up there. Do that on the way back. I'm purposely not resting at that one for a reason. You got Lucky Punk. Just die, rats. I've got very little time before the other guys come in behind me. Like this. I need to not get trapped. Because these guys right now are horrible to try and fight because they've got like stone skin on their bodies, and yeah, it's very difficult to kill them. There is another entrance there that we'll go through in a minute, but first I think there is another smithing stone down here. But these dogs down there can be a bit of a pain in the backside. You just want to run in quick, grab this. There might be another one behind that hut, but I can't remember. But I'm not going to bother with that right now. There we go, down the hole. Okay, so we sacrificed some runes there just to get out of there quicker, rather than faffing around. I'm saying that, it didn't take me... It says last site of grace visited. I thought that meant rested at, but clearly not. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. It got us to the start quicker anyway. We're back out now, which is great. So we can just go and head up to Storm Hill real quick. We should be able to get some more smithing stones there. And then all we need is a few runes to be able to level up our sword a little bit. And then we can crack on. Actually saying that, I also need to get the jellyfish summon. Which is not far from where we need to go anyway, so... I think we head up this direction up to Storm Hill, use the Spirit Spring to get up there. Oi! Shut up, Bok. That's Bok the Seamstar. I ain't bothered about his quest line this time through. These guys are horrible right now on these horses. They're quite difficult. Everything seems really difficult in this area at the start of the game, until you've leveled up and you come back, and then it's pretty much one-shotting everyone. Okay, here we are. Storm Hill. So we should be able to get one of these trolls to smash this to get us the smithing stones. then, let's go. Alright, we've got some smithing stones there, that's good. Oh, okay. You're still chasing. Knock me off torrent. I'm not taking on those trolls yet. Oh, wow. These guys are a pain in the butt. Okay. I'm hoping he's going to do one now. Let's grab these runes off here. Oh, really? He's still shooting at me? Oh my god. Let's try and sit here for a second in this tree, see if he goes away. Well, not a tree, a bush. Actually, they look like stinging nettles. My guy's going to get stung. Oh, he ain't going to go away, this one. He's aggroed, like, severely aggroed, isn't he? Like, seriously, how far is he going to chase me? Like, that's stupid. Lose interest. Go away. Do one. Jog on. Jog on, mate. Seriously. Stop stalking me. I'm only here to grave rob for the runes, you know? Yeah, I think he's going away now. He's heading in the other direction. Oh, really? Okay. The blast radius on that, that's ridiculous. No, that's not what I wanted to pick up. There you go. There's loads of runes here. Although not a lot in them, I don't think, but it's all going to help. There's one more thing I want to pick up around here somewhere. Oh, okay. Speak to this guy, the War Master.
Not seen you before. Name's Bernal. Tarnished, just like you. Let me ask you something. Are you here in the lands between to take up the fight? Does your faith in the guidance of grace hold firm, despite the collapse of the Golden Order? Yes, you're a Tarnished through and through. Takes me back. But that's a quality needed now more than ever. Any interest in bearing the torch of my battle arts? All I know is the sword. Picked up a fair few tricks in my time, too. Now's the time to pass them on. To a good and proper Tarnished, like you.
Okay, so the one we're looking for here really is Ash of War no skill. So we can remove the skills off of the shields, meaning we're just able to use our Ash of War, well, or skill on our right-handed weapon without having to worry about constantly swapping over to two-handed.
Not floating your boat, eh? Well, there's no rush. Knowledge of the arts can wait.
Mate, stop talking and let me do my thing. We need to use some runes that we've got so we can buy some of this stuff. 800 is enough for the one we want.
There you are. Decided to bear the torch of my battle arts. Well.
Okay, there we go. So, now, when we're blocking, we should still, be able to use our skill on our sword without having to two-hand it, and then switch straight back to our shield, which is great, especially when we get a decent Ash of War on our sword. So that's going to make a massive difference. Okay, we were out of stamina at that point. You can block that. That was heavy. Something else I want in this area, and it's up here. Ready for when we get our flask of wondrous physic. Okay, now we're going to go to Stormhill Shack. Don't start firing your stupid wind breath at me or whatever the hell it is. Which he is, but that just missed us. Okay, we can grab our jellyfish summon now.
Everyone's been grafted. Everyone who came with me. They crossed the sea for me. They fought for me. Only to have their arms taken. Their legs taken. Even their heads taken. Taken and stuck to the spider. Did you know? If you're grafted by the spider, you become a chrysalid. It's quite a lark when you think about it.
Oh, real lark, isn't it?
You're all on your own, are you? And heading to Stormvale Castle? Enticed by the one in the white mask, I suppose. Oh, you've come to be one with the spider? Well, that makes us two peas in a pod. But I don't have your courage. It's scary, you know, having your arms cut off. Or legs, or your head. I want to be like everyone else, but I'm just too scared. I'm nothing but a craven. Oh, I know. Can you take this little one along with you? The poor thing deserves someone braver than myself. And the spirits look rather fondly upon you. It'll be glad of your company, I think, the little one. It was a pleasure to see you. Oh, can you pass on a message for me? If you see the little chrysalids in Stormvale Castle, tell them I love them. And that, despite my craven heart, I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough. I'm finally getting the hang of this whole pain thing, you know.
Yeah, I'll be sure to pass on your love, dear. Okay, so I grab the golden seed, and then we're gonna head back to Church of Ella and see if we're able to upgrade this sword a little bit.
This way, Tarnished. May I have a word? A pleasure to meet thee, Tarnished. I am the witch Renna. I'd heard tell of a Tarnished hurtling about atop a spectral steed, and upon looking into the matter, The talk, I surmise, is of thee. Thou art possessed of the power, no? To call forth a spectral steed named Torrent. Ah, as I had hoped. I was entrusted this for thee, by Torrent's former master. 'Tis a bell for calling forth spirits. Summon them with it. From ash and return to the Erdtree, the spirits will obey thine command but briefly, as they recall battles past. Now it is thine, to do with as thou wishest.
Okay.
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt we shall again meet.
Fair enough.
Forgive mine intrusion, Tarnished. I doubt...
Okay, let's use up these runes. Oh, that's right. We've got to do the rest at Round Table Hall. Okay, well, we've got a few levels out of it.
Wait, weren't you? Well, you're back. Care to buy something?
Yeah, I wanted the telescope. I can't remember what these give us to craft. Waypoint Ruins, Flask of Wondrous Physic. Okay.
Goodbye.
We might have some runes to get a level or two, maybe. So let's see. Let's strengthen Dex. Add charges to Flask. Okay, that's fine. No, I've got no Sacred Tears yet, obviously, but okay, cool. Alright, so we got a little bit done. That brings us to the end of part 1 of our Elden Ring Let's Play. So keep an eye out for part 2, which will be coming soon, and we'll progress off and do a little bit of exploring around this area, maybe do a few dungeons, start leveling up our character before we then potentially head off to try and take on Margit, the Fell Omen. So yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next video, and make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Channel is new and slowly growing, so a sub is free and really helps the channel, and especially if you enjoy Elden Ring or any of the dark fantasy genre type games that are going to be coming on the channel in the future. But before I go, I'd just like to say, may you be blessed with a curseless journey.